Hi, my name is Jessica, and I'm a student from Lamar University. Today I'll be teaching how much water and food, which foods to get in the event of a natural disaster, or in this case, a hurricane. By the end of this educational program, you should be able to state all of the answers to these objectives. 1. You should state 2 places that can help and supply you with more food and water after a hurricane. 2. You should state 3 types of foods that are non-perishable to stock up on. 3. You should be able to name 3 different ways to stock up on water before a hurricane. 4. State how many gallons of water a person should have a day. And 5. State how many days in advance a person should shop to prepare for a hurricane before it reaches landfall. The question is, are you prepared for a disaster? Before a disaster, you should buy food and water at least 4 days before a hurricane is to make landfall. One person should expect to have at least 1 gallon of water a day, which is the same as 4 of these bottles of water a day, or a 24 pack of these would last for 6 days for one person. Ready-to-eat canned meats, fruits, vegetables. You want to keep a non-electric can opener available. Here I have beans, cream of mushroom soup, yams, different things like that. You want canned juices, milk, and soups. Here we have actual box juices and box milk, box Kool-Aid that you can pour into the water. And soups is also cream and mushroom soups. And this, what is this? Instant luncheon. This is noodles. You just pour water in it. You also need high energy foods, including peanut butter, which is this, and then Nutella, jelly, crackers, granola bars. This is this high energy, all natural honey bar, nutrition bar, trail mix, vitamins. You want food for infants, such as the little jars of foods, the cans of powdered foods, the cans of liquids that they need, the baby water. You want the foods that elderly people eat, such as soft foods that they'd be able to chew, or people on special diets. You want to cater their needs also. Make sure you bring what they can eat. You also need paper plates, napkins, plastic silverware, a cooking pan, soap, a camping stove if affordable. You want to pack enough food and water for pets that will last at least 7 days. You need to keep canned foods in a dry place where the temperature is fairly cool. To protect box foods from pests and extend their life shelf, you need to store box in a tightly closed cans or metal containers. Before a storm, you also want to remember to fill up tubs, sinks, and jugs with water before bathing, toileting, and cleaning things. Things that you need to do during a hurricane are use plastic containers when storing foods. You want to keep food in the driest and coolest spot in your home. Close food boxes and cans tightly after use, and wrap bread, cookies, crackers in plastic bags or keep them tightly closed container between uses. As far as water, you want to boil it vigorously for 1 to 3 minutes to make sure that it's clean. As far as storing cans, you want to make sure that even though they smell okay, you need to discard any cans that develop bulges, they're punctured, have dents, or look as though they have corrosion on them. You always want to check the expiration dates before consuming goods that you've stored for a long time. Things that you need to do after a hurricane in the recovery phase are: you do not drink or prepare food with tap water until officials say it's safe. You need to know where to go to pick up foods and water, which are the American Red Cross, the Greater Fifth Ward Community Center, or FEMA. And this concludes my disaster preparedness program for foods and water.